My enduring memory of BMW C650 GT comes from riding it back towards London on the M1 on a dark and wet night. Normally, a rain-soaked journey down an unlit and desolate stretch of motorway is exactly the sort of ride that makes me feel isolated and vulnerable, but that wasn't the case with BMW's updated maxi scooter. All I needed to do to make things that bit better was to stretch out my legs, raise the electronically adjustable screen to its highest setting, and flick on the heated seat and grips. I've never ridden anything that feels so luxurious. The GT is comfier than my couch and faster too, but with prices starting from £9,900 plus another 850 quid if you want the side view assist and heated bits that we had on our test bike, it costs more than the three-piece suite from DFS. It's expensive to say the least. I rode the C650 GT for a week, during which time I swapped between it and its sportier sibling, the C650 Sport, which costs £9,600 and has had a restyle to coincide with its name change from C600 Sport. Both models are powered by the same 647cc twin-cylinder engine, and the 60 horsepower on offer is enough for both scooters to briskly reach 90 miles an hour and beyond. From a standstill, the Sport is peppier than the GT. It feels more alert and eager when darting through urban traffic, which is where it's most at home. In town, both have enough grunt for quick traffic light escapes, and there's always enough drive available for a quick overtake of a slower moving vehicle or a youth on a less opulently appointed scooter. The main difference between these bikes is how lively they feel, with the smaller and lighter Sport being more fun to ride than the sensible GT. BMW has also given these bikes traction control for 2016. It easily activated when pulling away in the wet with a big handful of gas. It's a nice feature, but it chops power very quickly if you're being ham-fisted and sadly curtails traffic light burnout antics. Along with the engine, the brakes and updated suspension are also shared across each model, and the brakes have ample power with good feel. The updated suspension settings are designed to make each scooter more comfortable, and they work. They both feel well controlled over poor surfaces and well connected to the road. And they handle well too. The GT surprisingly so, considering how mahoosive it is and the fact that it weighs 261 kilograms weight. The only time its weight mattered was when I had to push it around. Otherwise, it's nicely balanced and competent at low speeds, which I was relieved to discover. As befits its name, the Sport is easily the more athletic of the two, and it looks brighter and looks more stylish next to the brown GT. It weighs 12 kilos less than the GT and is physically smaller, which equates to it being easier to flick around and more responsive to aggressive inputs. It's well equipped for life in the city, thanks to its easy handling and sprightly performance, and that's where the Sport and the GT diverge. The Sport is most at home cutting through a city, while the GT specialises in clicking off the miles in comfort and convenience. It is serenely comfortable when you need to get the miles in. Part of that's down to the sumptuous seat complete with back support, and part of it's down to the large footboards, which allowed me to fully extend my albeit stumpy legs to any number of positions. Comfort on the GT is also helped by some supreme wind protection, with the bulbous front end ably deflecting wind away from my legs and the electronically adjustable screen eliminating wind blast and almost all wind noise on the motorway. The Sport isn't uncomfortable, it's just not as plush as the GT. The seat is comfy enough, but not in the same league as the GT's, and the manually adjustable screen provides good wind protection at its highest setting, but you guessed it, it's not as big as the GT's. Both bikes have storage space aplenty. Again, here the GT's king with its sizable under-seat compartment, into which I managed to cram a set of one-piece leathers, some boots, gloves, waterproof, spare clothes, plus a couple of cameras for a trip away. Under less exceptional circumstances, it'll take a helmet and some shopping. Each has the usual convenient glove compartments too. The left glove box on the GT is meant to be locked when the steering lock is on. I could easily open it by pulling the door with 2 fingers, the lock and catch of that port. The glove compartments on the Sport were far superior, with a more positive feeling catch that I was unable to flick open using just my hands. The mirrors on the GT also deserve a shout. They are superb because of the wide field of vision they offer. Our C650 GT was equipped with BMW's side view assist blind spot detection system, and I didn't like it because it was prone to going off erroneously, especially in town or when it was raining. In fact, there wasn't one occasion where it came in useful above my own ability to use my mirrors and check my blind spot. I can see how it could potentially be useful, but if you're the kind of rider that needs a blind spot detection system, haven't you got a more fundamental problem to address? Side view assist costs £360, that's money that could go towards some advanced training. As two-wheel transport, the BMW C650 GT and C650 Sport are brilliant. The GT is superb for making you feel like you could ride to any corner of the UK in total comfort, and the Sport has the performance to make light work of city riding and look good doing it. Apart from the GT's poor left glove compartment, both scooters are solidly built and resplendent with quality parts and finish. But it all comes at a price because they're very expensive. 10 grand for a scooter is a huge amount of money, and for that price, you have to really want one.